What's going on, everybody?
It's Whataweeb.
And today we have something special. Announcement of a new series on the channel. Woo! Clap it out. Let's go. We here adding some new content, and I hope you weebs are excited. Nestor, why don't you give them a little taste. Give them a little taste of what we're going to be doing.
Alright guys, picture this. Fate Grand Order Nuzlocke. For those of you who don't know, Dirk and I were once Poketubers.
It depends on what our last Pokemon are, Nestor.
Alright, let's...
This is a 1v1.
1v1 me at PAX, Dirka, let's go, young
I don't
Dirka!
want to. You're bigger than me.
Dirka, you know you want this. I'll fight. I'm a fighter, I'll go for it. Oh! Vileplume, let's get it. Let's get it. You want to see what I brought in? The powerful Alakazam.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, you're fucked.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gone.
Plus, you're no longer Focus Sash, so it's all good.
I don't have Focus Sash.
It doesn't matter. You don't have it anymore. And in the Pokemon community, Nuzlockes are a very common thing in that community. And what Nuzlockes basically are is just making the game, super easy game of Pokemon, not so easy anymore. So we thought, since Fate is obviously the easiest game ever, why not make it a little bit more challenging for ourselves and make it into a Nuzlocke. And the most important part of a Nuzlocke is that if a unit dies, we can no longer use it ever again.
Yeah, I guess we didn't think about this ourselves. The repressed memories, I guess it got blocked out from that time period of our life. But thanks to Blue Drachma VA for the general idea of doing a Nuzlocke in Fate. Make sure you guys check him out. Thanks to him, we thought of putting the Whataweeb spin on it. He'll be linked in the description below. Thank you again, Chief. We're looking forward to doing this.
And before we go into the fun details of what's in a Nuzlocke, we wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor, Skillshare. So, what is Skillshare?
Skillshare, it's an online learning community with thousands upon thousands of inspiring classes for creative and just curious people. You can explore a bunch of new skills, deepen your existing passions, or find new ones, and hey, get lost in your own creativity.
And we know all y'all are weebs and love anime. So pick up some illustration classes or animation classes and see how it goes. Or maybe you can learn the route of going to draw anime style characters, and maybe you could draw Dirka and I. But whatever you choose, would love to see what you guys pick.
Yep. And we've already taken a bunch of classes on Skillshare. They've all been awesome. But the next one we want to go into is a Photoshop class. We use it a lot for our work. So we wanted to try taking a more unique one with building awesome pattern tiles in Adobe Photoshop by Dylan Mierzwinski. Looking forward to your class, and it looks like a great way for us to take our general knowledge of Photoshop and just focus in on one other thing and really get more accustomed to the tools by using more complex functions and functionality of Photoshop.
Lots of cool classes, and the best part is that they're always dedicated and targeted for learning. There are no ads if you go with premium. So you usually have the power to learn whatever, whenever you want. With an annual subscription, it's less than $10 a month. $10 a month investing in yourself is definitely worth it.
100%. And to make it even easier and better and more appealing, the first 1,000 of our subscribers to click the link in the description below and in the comment section will get a free trial for a premium membership, so you can try it out, explore your own creativity, and work on improving yourself.
Let us know how your creative journey goes. Thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring these videos, and off to the video.
Thanks again, Skillshare, making this possible. Shout out to them. Make sure you guys try out the code. But let's break down the rules a little bit on how this FGO Nuzlocke's gonna work, because we decided to kind of take our own rules and break it down a little piece by piece to make it a little bit more straightforward, as straightforward as we could for you guys. So if a unit dies, you must put them in the second archive unless it's like a coded loss, like if you fight Gatia and he just kills you because he says screw you, because that's just how the game goes. Guts, you don't die if you have guts. Obviously, you keep coming back to life, but once you run out of guts, you're dead. And if you're already beaten a chapter, this is a big one. If you're already beating a chapter or node, for the cases of farming, you're able to use units such as Arash, right, without having to retire him if you have full cleared that chapter or node already. That means Not one arrow, not 2 arrows. You did all 3 arrows, and now you're at the point of farming. This will be helpful for us for events, etc., without having to make a new Arash each and every single time. But yeah, rest in peace, buddy. You're gonna die a lot for us. But for every unlocked singularity, and by that means whenever we unlock a singularity, we get 3 multis. So we can use that on whatever banner. We can save that. We could splurge, use it all. But that's just how it's gonna work. And for events, the way to get multis from events is that we have to be able to participate in the event. So we have to be able to at least do the first quest of the event, and that'll give us 3 multis. Once again, don't need to use those multis on the event, but we can bank them and see what happens. Maybe we wait for some other unit. Each chapter and node will allow us 1 FP multi. FP units are going to be super important for this run. And each mission should use and has to use a story unit if available. So we can't use OP Coup Alter XX69. We have to use Coup-Caster and Fuyuki. But beating a CQ though will give us the ability to revive a unit. We are not going to beat a CQ for at least the first 6 months. I promise you that.
Let's see if we can make it 6 months.
All right.
This is going to be very tough. We saw some gameplay from Drachma, and getting out of Orleans sounds like it might be tough.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but I'm putting that at least. And the last rule, just to keep it concise, tight, no other complicated rules. You must start with a fresh, clean account, right? No courts account, no wife's boyfriend's account, no dad giving you his hand-me-down account, right? No girlfriend giving you this special account she got for Christmas. You're starting off with a new account, nothing special, nothing fancy. It's just there, right, Nestor?
Yeah, honestly, that's way better. Start Pass is like way more beneficial than having 1,000+ sync words because we only get 3 multis. And I think that Derek may have missed it, but halfway through each singularity, we'll have the ability to do 11 singles. So the way that we thought of it is that since we do get tickets, we need a way to actually utilize them. So halfway through a singularity, you're feeling to yourself, you're feeling a lot of tough challenges, a lot of tough battles. You may have lost a few coups along the way. It's time to strengthen the fort. But yeah, we'll be starting with a fresh new JP account, and we'll be exclusively streaming this on Twitch. We'll be starting this account series on May 29th. Because I can remember the dates. May 29th. Make sure you're following there. Description below. Make sure to stay up to date with us. And if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe because we'll be posting in the comments in our community channel, keeping you guys up to date, as well as our Twitter. So follow all our social medias. Description below, underneath all the Skillshare fun stuff. And if you aren't watching this stuff live, you guys, yes, we will be adding this up for you guys on YouTube, but you guys will be very much behind on the content. We will be very, it's going to take a while. You may miss some very important stories and be very behind. So look forward. Make sure to be following us on the Twitch.
Yep. Yeah, and feel free to take bets on how far we'll get. I guess right now we're hoping to make it through Orleans, but maybe some of you guys don't even think we'll make it that far. Who knows, right? Maybe we'll die farming, grinding our units. Let us know how far you think we'll make it. But hope you all will enjoy the new content and the suffering that will ensue. If you have any questions feel free to come through the streams. We're more than happy to clarify anything we need to in there. But I think it's pretty straightforward. Nestor, why don't you take us away?
And thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, make sure that like button really does mean a lot. Comment down below how long you think will last. If you think this idea is a pretty cool idea, make sure to comment down below. Description below, follow us our social media, our Twitch, where we'll be streaming all of this content live for your viewing pleasure, as well as our Discord or Twitter. Make sure you just keep up to date with all that fun stuff. And as always, this has been Nestor.
This has been Durka. And
sayonara.
sayonara.